Hello everybody and welcome back to my bedroom, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be fashion hacks. I have about 10 or 11 different fashion hacks that I'm going to show you guys that'll hopefully help you with some of your fashion issues. I'm sure some of these things some of you may not have even thought of. So I have some really quick and easy practical solutions for you guys that you can either order online to make your life easy, or you already have some of this stuff at home. So I want to get right to it. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd really appreciate it if you did so. Just click the red subscribe button down below as well as the notification bell. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I am Naomi Boyer on there and I post every day. And let's get to the video. Alright, so the first hack is for your shoes, and we as women, I know I personally still love wearing high heels. They're just uncomfortable, especially over time, and especially with closed pointed toe, in my opinion. Those are probably one of the most uncomfortable shoes just because the toe area can be really narrow and tight and cramped. So I wanted to introduce you guys to Form. These are shoe shapers that basically help shape your shoes to break them in if you have brand new shoes that maybe are a little tighter. I always find that patent material shoes are always really hard to stretch out, and so these kind of help break them in. So this is what the shoe shaper looks like, and basically it has this tail back here that goes in as far as you want, and then it has this mouth right here that stays up to prevent any wrinkles in your shoe, and then the sides here are like wings, and this kind of controls how wide you want them to go, just like that. So if you want to stretch out your heels in the front a little more, you would push down and it just expands like that. And literally you just stick this in your shoe and then you leave them in there and they'll basically conform to however you want them to. These are nice because they work with any shoe, open toe, closed toe, flats. I know those can be really uncomfortable as well. And it saves you time from going to the shoe repair, dropping them off, picking them up. You can use them literally in any shoe, maybe old shoes that you didn't think needed it. And like I mentioned earlier, this mouth on the top right here, it basically prevents wrinkles because when you walk, you know, the front of your shoe bends, and so the sides of your shoe can have little wrinkles, and so that prevents that from happening. These are great to just prevent any uncomfortableness from wearing heels or even flat shoes from, you know, your toe cramping, toe numbing. It helps prevent blisters and chafing and things like that. You can get them on formcomfort.com. Everything I mentioned will be linked in the description box below. All right, next up is cutting your jeans to hem them. So save you time and money from going to the tailor, having to spend X amount to just get them hemmed to your liking. I know I'm short, so I always have to do that, but luckily for us, jean trends have changed. They're always changing, and one of the jean trends that has been super popular for a long time now is a raw hem. So I am actually using jeans with a raw hem right now. These are from Mother Denim. They're really expensive, over like $200. And so now I can just have a raw hem, do it straight from my home, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how. So these are some brand new jeans that I got. They still have the tags on them. They're obviously too long on this side. So what I do is I usually try them on and then I will fold them to how short I want them. So for me, I like my jeans to hit me at my ankle. So this feels comfortable for me, and then once I'm done, I'm just going to take a pen or a pencil and mark exactly where I want it cut. Alright, so I literally have my fold right here, and this part is folded, but I'm going to use this as a guide to show me where I want the unfolded part to be cut. So I'm just going to make a little mark with a pen right there. And then I'm just going to take some really sharp scissors. These are just Scotch scissors. These are not jean cutting scissors, but you can get those. But these are super sharp, and I find that normal scissors like this works really well. So literally I'm just going to cut these jeans straight across. You don't even need to think too much about it. All you have to do is literally just start cutting straight across, just like that. Now, I would recommend to practice on jeans or pants that you maybe are going to throw away, that you never use anymore, that you hate. And then after these, once these are cut, you can wear them right away, or you can throw them in the washer to give it a more kind of lived in and washed look. All right, voila. So I cut that part kind of crooked, so I literally can just go back and make it straighter. There you go. That is much, much better. So now I'm just going to flip this over and do the same to this side. I don't really need to mark this side. I can just use this part as a guide. Alright, so now we have perfectly, instantly hemmed jeans. As you can tell, like I just cut straight across. You can't even tell if it's crooked or not. For these ones, I feel like I would like them if I did kind of throw them in the washer, let it fray up in the bottom a little bit. But there you go, hack number 2. All right, the next fashion hack I'm going to show you guys is how to easily tie your shirt. Now, this was a very popular hack that I showed in one of my older videos, and so many of you guys loved it. So I thought it was good enough to show in this video again. Don't mind the wrinkles on my shirt. I'm going to tie this shirt up anyway. So a lot of times we think of tying your shirt in a knot just like this, but I don't like doing that just because I feel like you end up stretching your shirt a lot doing that. Also, sometimes the tie can unravel on its own if you're just moving around, and that can be super annoying. So a really quick and easy hack for doing that instead of tying your shirt around on its own is to get these clear hair ties. Now, these have been around for a long time. You can get these anywhere from the drugstore. And so basically, since they're clear, this is what you're going to use to tie your shirt. So I just like to grab a bunch from my shirt, and then I just like to tie around it, and then just go like that. And there you go. That's it. Super plain, fast, and simple. No one will ever know or see that you're using a clear rubber band. Alright, next fashion hack is how to remove deodorant stains really easily. Now, there are a lot of hacks out there that'll tell you to use certain things that you have to grab for, but I find that using the same material that the deodorant stain is on, or using the same item itself to rub it off, is what will help bring that deodorant stain off really, really well. So you're not having to reach for anything else. So for example, classic deodorant stain on a sports bra. I have created a deodorant stain for the sake of the video. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but basically there's white stains right here. And literally all I'm doing is taking the other side, or the clean side of this sports bra, and rubbing it against the deodorant stain, and it just quickly and easily just comes off. And it's almost as if there is nothing on it. And then the other side also won't have anything. So just to show you guys, this side was where all that deodorant was on, and this side is where I used to rub against this side. And both of them are good as new, clear as day. Alright, next hack has to do with steaming or ironing. Now, I know a lot of us have husbands that probably wear a lot of button downs, or maybe you go to work and wear a lot of button downs. Either way, whether you wear them a lot or not, I'm going to show you an easy way to get the wrinkles out of the in between the buttons right here. So getting the wrinkles out on the shirt itself may be easy, but the annoying part is getting wrinkles out in between these buttons, because the buttons get in the way. So all you literally have to do is turn this shirt inside out. That way there are no buttons to get in the way of your steaming or your ironing. Once this is turned inside out, you see the buttons are on the inside. All you have to do is steam straight down. And there you have it. You have a nice and steamed or ironed shirt. Alright, next fashion hack. You guys know I love my leather pants. Faux leather, that is. So this is a new pair of shiny faux leather pants, and this is new, so it's been folded, so there's going to be some wrinkles and some creases. And some of you guys ask me, how do I take care, or how do I keep my faux leather from wrinkling or creasing or anything like that? So same thing with the shirt I just showed you guys. You're not going to want to steam directly on faux leather. You could burn it, it could melt. So you're literally just going to want to turn it inside out and steam it from the inside. And just like that, you're just going to steam it really quickly. As you can see, there's a crease right here. I'm just going to steam that out as well. And so pretty much that crease is gone. And that's pretty much how you take care of that. Now, alright, the next fashion hack I want to show you guys, and I get a lot of questions about this also, is how I fold my sleeves and how to prevent them from rolling back down. So, As you can see, this sleeve is very loose, and so if I fold it, I'm gonna have to fold it so many times to get it tight around my arm. The annoying part is that it can unravel really easily, just like that, or I'm gonna have to keep pushing it up. So my simple solution to that is to actually button the shirt first and then fold. And if you're using a fancier shirt that has 2 buttons, just button it where you find the most comfortable to give you enough room to fold the sleeve, but then to also allow it to be tight around your arm. So there you can see now I've buttoned the sleeve of the shirt. Now I'm just gonna start folding. This shirt in particular doesn't give me much room to fold. It barely allows me to fold twice, but I'm going to do that anyway as much as I can. And then with that being tight, I'm just gonna push up. So that's the fold that I like, and there you go. As you can see, I can move my arms around and it's just gonna stay put where it is. But basically, that's my simple and easy way on how to prevent your folds or your shirts from falling down when you fold them. Alright, so the next hack is for your hair. Now, I blow dry my hair a lot. I know a lot of you guys probably do a lot of different things to your hair, but if you want to set any part of your hair, probably most of the time you're probably going to want to set the front parts of your hair. Maybe you're trying to do a Hollywood glam style by parting your hair to the side, and maybe you want it to stay put so that you can set it while doing the rest of your hair, or maybe you just want to set straight hair, parted in the middle like I have, without having the hair crease. And so the simple solution to that, I have these pins that I got from Amazon, and they look like this, and I see a lot of celebrity hairstylists use them. So basically, if I want my hair to maybe sit still, I will just clip them on there just like that, and I will do the same thing to the other side, and then I can pretty much work with the rest of my hair while having this part stay put. Now the same thing with someone who is trying to do Hollywood glam or something along those lines. You basically just pin the hair just like that. You may need 1 or 2 of these depending on how thick or how thin your hair is. That way, if you want to have that volume up top, you could put hairspray on it, and this will just help keep it up so that when you let it go, your hair will stay that way. And also another hack for preventing creases in your hair, if you need to tie it up while putting on your makeup. I know on mornings where I'm not washing my hair, I usually need to put my hair up and back when I put on my makeup, but a normal hair tie will end up creasing my hair. So these like curly elastic bands prevent your hair from creasing. I can use them all morning for about 30-45 minutes while I'm putting on my makeup, and I take them off and there's no creasing in my hair. These are called hair coils. This is pretty much what they look like. This specific one is from Kitsch. So just with the hair clips and everything else that I mentioned, everything that I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description box below, just as a reminder. Alright, next fashion hack. As you can see, I'm wearing a super low cut top. This one is too low cut that I can't wear a bra, and I need to stay secure. Now, I love this cardigan. It's from Aritzia, and I love wearing it as a top, but I always need something to make sure that this doesn't go open and flying out. So my trick to this is using fashion tape by Hollywood Fashion Secrets, and a lot of you guys may already be familiar with this, and if not, and you do have items in your closet that maybe you can't wear because you don't know how to like keep things intact, then that is going to be your best friend. It comes in many different forms. I just like these ones. They're already pre-cut for you, and all you have to do is take off one side of the tape. So the sticky part is already on there. I already have this side taped up, and I'm just going to secure that onto my skin and then pull the other side of the tape and literally just go like that. And voila, I can move around, I can dance if I wanted to, and I feel pretty secure. That stuff is pretty sticky, and you can use it to keep anything in place. If you have a top where maybe the shoulders keep falling off, you can place the tape up here so that it stays in place. Alright, so my next hack is another fashion hack having to do with your pants. Now, I personally have a lot of pants that are maybe looser at the ankle than I want to wear with boots. So I want to tuck the bottom of my pants into my boots, but whenever I walk, the pant starts coming out of the boot. So there is a thing called pant suspenders. It's actually made for pantyhose, I believe, but you can use them for your pants. Now, I personally don't have them yet, but I'm pretty sure I am going to purchase them, and they basically look like this. This one is from Amazon. So what you do is you just hook one side of the bottom of your pant, put it under your heel and hook it on to the other side, and then slip your foot into your boot, and then you can walk all day long without having to worry about your pants coming up outside of your boot and things like that. I also have a lot of jeans that are not skinny where my pants just look better tucked into a boot, especially now with the weather being so cold. I feel like there are so many times where I just try on an outfit and I could definitely benefit from this. Alright, so the last hack I'm going to show you guys, I actually took this from Cosmo, and it has to do with the clothes that you're not wearing. I talk a lot about how getting rid of your stuff every year or every 6 months helps make getting dressed easier, because if you have a lot of stuff, sometimes that may be the thing to kind of hinder you from creating really great outfits, because maybe you're not able to see everything that you have, and you probably have a lot of things that you don't use, that you don't even know that you don't use. So, and by the way, don't mind my really gross hangers. I plan on changing all of that out to match once we move. But a really great tip to keeping track of the items that you're not wearing in your closet is to flip the hanger over. So you know how all my hangers are facing that direction right now? All you have to do is, for the items that you are not using, is to flip them in the opposite direction. That way, everything that is flipped this way, you can come back to in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year. You can pull those out and you could probably get rid of them, donate them, whatever you want to do with them. But that is just a good indication, and you can take a mental note. Maybe you can leave a note inside your closet of when you started doing this. You know, write a date down, maybe February 1st, and then come back in like 6 months, which would be August, so that you know that these are the clothes that you haven't used for 6 months. And then from there, you can decide what you want to do with them. But quick tip here is that, like Marie Kondo says, if the item does not bring you joy, probably want to get rid of it some way, somehow. Or if it's a piece that you really don't want to let go of, you may want to somehow recreate outfits around that piece that you're not using, or just get rid of it. For the most part, what I find since I purge a lot of the times is the clothes that I haven't worn for 6 months to a year are things that I just am not gonna wear. I've done that where I have kept something for over a year, and when it's time to purge, I try to keep it to intend to use it. Another year goes by or another 6 months goes by and I still haven't worn it. So chances are, if you haven't worn it in 6 months to a year, you're probably not gonna wear it. So it's best if it's given to someone else who will. Alright you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this fashion hacks video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below on which one you are excited to try. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you like what you saw, I'd really appreciate it if you would just subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is quickly click the red subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell as well, and if you want daily outfit inspirations, I post on Instagram every day. I'm just Naomi Boyer on there. Again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. See you in my next video.